Hi everybody. In this video, we're going to look at how we can model real-life situations using linear inequalities. So we'll work through 4 questions, and if you want to work along with me, you can download this PDF from my website. I'll leave a link in the description below. So in example 1, we're told that Eva has saved £56 and her brother Ben has saved £24. Each week, Eva saves another £5, while Ben saved another £9. We need to work out the minimum number of weeks until Ben's total savings are greater than Eva's. So with questions like this, the first thing we need to do is to identify the variable, the thing that's changing. And this would be the number of weeks. So if we say that W is equal to the number of weeks, and then if we look at Eva, well, Eva has £56. And every week she gains another £5. So if we add 1 week, she would add £5. Week 2 will add another £5, and so on and so on. Now we can write this as plus the £5 multiplied by the number of weeks. So this would be the expression for Eva's savings. For Ben, well, Ben has £24, and every additional week he saved another £9. So we'll have 9 multiplied by W, 9 multiplied by the number of weeks. Now we're told, what is the minimum number of weeks until Ben's total savings are greater than Eva's? So we want Ben's savings to be greater than Eva's savings. We know Ben's savings is a 24 plus 9W, and Eva's savings is 56 plus 5W. So all we need to do is to solve this inequality for W. If we take away the 5W from both sides, then these two will cancel. So we'll have 24, 9W take away 5W will give us 4W, and this will be greater than the 56. And now we can take away the 24 from both sides, and these two will cancel. So we'll have 4W will be greater than 56 take away the 24, which is 32. Now we can divide both sides by the 4. These two will cancel. So we'll have W is greater than 32 divided by 4, which is 8. So we need the number of weeks to be greater than 8. And we want the minimum. So the minimum number of weeks is when we have the 9th week. At the 9th week, Ben will have more than Ava. And we can check this works. We can substitute 9 into each of these. Well, 56 plus 5 times 9 will give us £101. And then we'll have 24 plus 9 lots of 9. And that will give us £105. So you can see on the 9th week, Ben's savings has overtaken Eva's. Let's try example 2. So now we're told we've got 2 plans. Plan A costs £12 per month plus 8 pence per minute of call time. Plan B costs £20 per month plus the 4 pence per minute of call time. What is the minimum number of minutes for which Plan B becomes the cheaper option? So what we want is for Plan B to be less than Plan A. Do you want to try and write an expression for each of these plans based on these descriptions? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back. For plan A, we've got the £12 plus 0.08 per minute. And let's call the number of minutes M. And then for plan B, we've got £20 per month, so 20 plus the 4 pence per minute. And I've written the 4 pence as pounds, so 0.04 pounds. So we want plan B, which is this one, 20 plus 0.04 M, must be less than plan A, so less than this, less than the 12 plus 0.08 M. So now do you want to try and solve this inequality by making M the subject? You can pause the video, and when you come back, you can check you're working with mine. Okay, so how did you get on with that? If we take away the 0.04 M from both sides, then these will cancel. So 20 will be less than 12, and we can simplify this as 0.04 M. Now we can take away the 12 from both sides. These will cancel. So 8 will be less than the 0.04 M. And now we can divide both sides by the 0.04. And we get 200 must be less than M. Now if 200 is less than M, that means that the number of minutes must be greater than 200. And when M does equal 200, the two plans are the same cost, but we want plan B to be cheaper. So this is when M, the number of minutes, is 201. At this point, plan B will become a little bit cheaper than plan A. Okay? Let's try another question. So do you want to read through example 3 yourself and then try and work out when the LaserJet company becomes cheaper than the Inkjet Pro company? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back. We want the LaserJet company to be less than the Inkjet company. For LaserJet, we've got £90 plus £10 per cartridge, and we'll let the number of cartridges equal C. For Inkjet, we've got £50 and the cartridges cost £18. So 50 plus 18C. We'll move the 10C here over to the right-hand side. So we get 90 must be less than 50, and 18C take away 10C will be 8C. We'll take away the 50 from both sides. These will cancel. So we'll get 40 will be less than 8C. And now we'll divide both sides by 8. So 5 must be less than C, or the number of cartridges must be greater than 5. So the minimum number is when you have exactly 6 cartridges. Okay? Let's try one final question. So do you want to read through question 4? And then try and work out the minimum number of kilometers for which quick taxis becomes the cheaper option. Okay, so welcome back if you had a go. So we want the quick taxis to be less than the city cabs. Well, the quick taxis is the £6 flat fee plus 80 pence per kilometre. So 0.8, and I'll let the number of kilometres be K. The city cabs is £4 flat fee and 1.2 pounds per kilometre. We'll take away the 4 from both sides, and we'll get 2. plus 0.8k must be less than 1.2k. We'll take away the 0.8k from both sides. These will cancel, so 2 must be less than 0.4k. We'll divide both sides by the 0.4, and we get 5 must be less than k. So k must be greater than 5. So the minimum is when you have 6 kilometers. Then the quick taxis become a cheaper option. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you want more practice on this, you can download the worksheet and view the online lesson from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.